Alrighty, here we go with episode 878. You know where we are, and you know where we're going, which I think is straight into the title card, if I remember right, when I was trying to cue it up. Three, two, one. Yep, we're getting to kind of laid back episodes now that we've had so much drama happen, right? What's up with the birds, man? The birds seem to always be in the transition episodes. You've noticed that? I know he just got a paper. Is this Shanks? Big doings ahead. I don't recognize that flag. I probably should, but I don't. No. I don't care if you're pissed. You're out of your mind. Jesus. So we're going all the way back, right back to the beginning. You're a dumbass. Yeah, you don't get to hang out with any emperors. You have to wait for that. Damn, man. Hater. I think this is the first episode. These flashbacks are from the very first episode. One of the first five. It might be the actual first episode. This is crazy. It means whatever the hell I want it to be. I have a feeling all these people are going to be relevant. Yasop, is that Usopp's father? I think somebody told me like his father was with Shanks or some shit. Something. Yeah. You're a dick. God damn, man. That's completely unnecessary. The hell's wrong with you? Am I watching the right episode? It says 878. Because I swear this is the exact same flashback we got at the beginning of the series. Note for note, because he's going to be a dick and then Shanks isn't going to fight him. He's going to insult Shanks and Shanks won't do anything about it. Man, we were drinking. You can't placate me. Yeah. Yeah. This is the same flashback. Nobody cares, man. That's child's play. So what do you want to do then? Like that was all we had. So why'd you waste it? I don't remember why Shanks was acting like this because I don't think he would put up with this shit under normal circumstances. I don't think we're ever told why he acts like this. Luffy's pissed. How dare you? See, Luffy's always a fighter. This is his. Luffy never took this lesson, by the way. And the joke is, he knows that they could have killed. They could have all destroyed those guys. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of when you know you could win, right? Yeah. Luffy never learned this lesson. He never learned to turn the other cheek, man. You have a very toxic masculinity opinion on violence. This is why people think Shanks is not evil, right? This right here. But maybe he's just trying to prove some kind of point. Or maybe he was just trying to mac on that chick. That's possible too. Yep, I am. The hell are you doing? Dumbass. Too late. It's too late, man. You know how many characters have clearly have eaten the devil fruit at a very young age. So many, right? So many of them have the powers like at a young age. Like I think Doffy did, Big Mom did, Chopper did. So many of them made at a really young age. Yeah, I never liked swimming anyway. Or maybe he did. Well, that has remained true for the rest of his life. You're out of your mind. You gonna go after a kid? You know, seeing this kind of recontextualized here. Watching these scenes after how much of the series we've watched. He's kind of got a Luffy vibe to him, man. In a way. In the I don't take anything seriously way. Not in the pacifism way, because Luffy's never been a pacifist. But he does have a I don't give a shit about anything and I don't take anything seriously vibe to him. I don't remember that from the first time we saw these. What the hell are you talking about? They're for killing people. Dude ain't even stopped eating, man. He shot you in the face. You are dead as hell. Yeah. Pirates fight dirty. That's what we do. Oh no. Oh boy was like eating. And he shot that dude with no hesitation whatsoever, man. Yeah, I'm chill that way. Luffy has this attitude too. I didn't realize how much of Shanks he had internalized and absorbed into his own personality. I didn't realize that. They're kind of like the same in that way, you know? This dude. We know Shanks has some powerful lieutenants, man. Let me take care of the small folk. I feel like this is all the same because somebody told me I think we're at the point of the story where we get 3 or 4 episodes of flash cheesy clip shows in a row, something like that. I think we're at that point because that's clearly what they're doing here, right? But I don't think there's any new material here. I think I remember all this shit. Well, he's dead. You didn't know you'd eaten a fruit, so you didn't know you were committing murder, but pretty much murder. Like it wasn't like he was going to swim to shore from here. Luffy shouldn't even be able to swim at all. He should just sink like a stone, right? Like he should be paralyzed. Well, shit. There goes my arm. God damn it. Another fine mess you got me in. I always thought it was his right arm. I guess it was his left arm. Let me use that hockey on you. We didn't know back then what this was. Yeah, this is. I have to admit, this is interesting seeing flashbacks this old now after 850 episodes, right? Yeah, this is very interesting because I'm seeing the Shanks in a different light than I did back then. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So, what would it take to upset him? I guess somebody threatening his kid, right? Not literally his kid, but you know. This is obviously new animation, by the way. because that shit that was de-resed as hell, man. Like you'd had to upscale it like a mug. So they reanimated it all. I assume they used the same voiceover though, because the voices sound a little outdated to me. We've seen young Luffy since then. He didn't sound like this. I'll prove it to you. He's pretty much done that. Only two of his, well, I guess three of his crew members stand out. I wonder if that's Usopp's father. Only three of his crew members, Shanks' crew members, stand out to me. Apparently, this is Gold Roger's old hat. Well, he hasn't lost it yet. I predict one day towards the very end of the series, that hat will be destroyed. It'll be like we lost a character. It's just a hat. I mean, hats are going to be destroyed, man. He's been in fires and shit. It's going to happen. And then this was like a short or something, or a one shot where they explain how he got trapped in the barrel in the first place. Maybe we'll finally see it. There's the barrel he gets in. So I guess his boat sinks somehow. Oh, it's the same creature. So it's been 10 years, huh? Which means it's now been 12 years since he's seen Shanks. Get wrecked. So was it fighting this thing that sank his boat and he had to jump into the barrel? Because this thing, I don't think we saw this before. But I've heard of it. People have told me this happened. Maybe it was a cover story, or it was a one shot or something, or some kind of short. This was explained somehow. I just haven't seen it. But he's not in the barrel yet, so something happens to put him in the barrel. I thought it was the Sea King. We back in the current day? What's up with the baby? Is Shanks hitting that? Is that his girl? Which means that would be his baby? Huh. Tell you what. Stop reading the news. That's the only way to maintain your sanity. That's one of those power up canisters. I don't remember that happening. So there's a costume in there. I'm taking it. Frankie will want this. No, you're not. You're going to give that to Frankie so he can, well, reverse engineer. He can reverse engineer the technology. Denied. Well, y'all a bunch of crybabies, by the way. Yep, that's probably exactly what happened. Well, you don't have to, but Frankie can. You're a dick. Because it's cool. I don't want to use the suit. I want to reverse engineer that shit. Yes, they are. Mentally, both of them are about 10 years old. So he's back to normal. All that character development straight in the toilet. Same with her, by the way. She's back to normal. She should be tripping. Wait, so she kept him. I forgot about that. She kept Zeus. Hey, man. He wouldn't be the only person to follow their appetites. Zeus isn't trying to screw her. What are you talking about? Rub it in. That's what I'm saying, man. You're a psycho. The hell's wrong with you? There's just gonna be a snake in it, right? You know, one of those snakes in a can. Yeah. It's probably just an empty can. I thought he was giving me the middle finger for a second. Hope you paid him. Those birds just go around looking for ships and try to sell papers. You know there is. That's a good question. Man, that is not what happened. Fake news. Yeah, new wanted poster. Yeah, shit. And it's back to dead or alive. Yep, you're ahead of him now. Well, so's age, but we care about that, don't we? Kill that son of a bitch. Did they get it wrong again? Oh, they made it vent smoke. Right. Yeah. Well, that's not good. Right. Right, that's what happened. Yeah, okay. It's like Arch Manning will get drafted number one just because he has the last name Manning. Right. He didn't get his increased. Meanwhile, this is the most meanwhile episode ever. I've been wondering about this meeting. You've been talking about it for 400 episodes. Let's get to But not really, though, because he's not with us. But she got the best wedding cake of her life, so. Yeah, because she ain't going to do it. That's for goddamn sure. Although she can summon some sea kings if they need help, right? Look, you were weak. That was the thing. You should do something about your alcoholic's nose. Yep, he did show his teeth, didn't he? Even though he lost a tooth. I'm telling you, man, big things are doing. There's Crocodile. Yep, that's true too. He's powerful as hell. Yep. He's got connections all over the world. Ugh, not the duck. Ducks can't read, man. Back the hell up so somebody else can read that. Yep. The bomb was perfectly placed. He took him out, man. Yep. It's fake news, but people will believe it. Oh shit, not the fifth emperor. God damn. He's strong as hell. Hey, who said there has to be only four? We can have as many emperors as we want. You ain't been doing jack shit. You've been sitting here on your lava ass for 400 effing episodes. You ain't been doing shit. These four emperors been rolling around, swinging their dicks around. You ain't done jack shit. I don't want to hear it. There can be 5, 6, 7, 8 emperors. I don't care, man. Until you get off your lava ass and do something, then you're just a whiny little bitch. That's all I'm saying. Well, considering that was half a cheesy clip show, that was pretty good. I really liked watching. Look, I think we're going to get 3 or 4 more of these, right? Just like this. Probably like half clips, half, new shit, which means you can't skip them. But for this one, at least, I really enjoyed seeing that these are the oldest flashbacks we have, right? I enjoyed seeing it in a new context, given the 850 episodes we've had since then. It recontextualizes everything. It tells me Luffy basically has assimilated half of Shanks' personality into his own personality. Because he was what? 8? When all this happened? He was 18 when he left, right? Or was he 17? Whatever. 7, 8, whatever. He was 7 or 8 years old when this happened. And you look at Shanks' personality back then, you look at Luffy's personality. The only difference is Luffy's never going to turn the other cheek. Anybody challenges him, he's going to fight him. So that's his own personality. But he assumed some of these other attributes that Shanks has. I didn't get that the first time through. Because by the time I really realized what Luffy's personality was, we were so far removed from those Shanks scenes, I wasn't making a connection. So this, I consider to be a vital episode for truly understanding the character of Luffy. Because in his formative moments, like I don't know how long he spent with Shanks, like a total amount of time, but the way things ended with Shanks really kind of like made Shanks super important in Luffy's mind. But you can retroactively examine all his other interactions with Shanks after the fact and be like, I like this about Shanks, I like that about Shanks. Let me take that. We do this as kids. Maybe we have an uncle who wears a jacket a certain way, so then when we grow up, we wear the jacket the same way. Maybe we have an uncle who has sunglasses. We have an aunt who smokes. It was really cool. Or there's a certain cuss word some authority figure in our lives had that we like. That's cool. So we assimilated that as we grow up, and then we don't have flashback to inform us of this. So when we're 30 and we're using that word that this cool ass aunt used when we were 8 and 10 years old, we don't remember the connection, but we've assimilated that into our own personality. We all do this. We take little pieces from our parents and from other people in our lives and bring them into it ourselves. This is what Luffy did. So for me, this is a vital episode for understanding that. I don't know if they're all going to be this way. We're not going to care about some of these other characters we're going to get flashbacks from. But for me, this was a great episode.